Hi, so for today's craft, I'm going to be making these name gift tags, and I'm going to be using this rainbow holographic foil vinyl over a silver foil poster board. So the first thing we're going to do is type in our text, and let's make it about 2 inches so we can see it. And I'm using a font called Annie Lou, Annie L-E-U, and it's one of my favorites. And then what we're gonna do for the gift tag, or the part that we're gonna string the string or ribbon through, I just made a circle, and let's see, maybe 0.75 would be good. You can probably make it a little bit smaller depending on your hole punch, because that's what I'm gonna use. So for the names, every name is different, and the reason why you can't just like stick it on like this is because it has to kind of touch. Like ideally you want all the letters to touch, but if they don't, it's fine too. So we're gonna just select both of these and weld it. And that creates one long piece of vinyl. But to make it more secure, we're gonna add an offset. And I like a 0.125 offset, but just check to make sure all your letters are connected and everything looks pretty secure. You don't want it to be hanging off by a thread or anything. Yeah, so that looks good. And I'm just gonna change the colors because I want to cut them all out on one sheet, like one sheet of rainbow vinyl and then one sheet of silver foil poster board. So just changing the colors, and then I'm gonna group it. So my next name is gonna be Shane. Just gonna make it a little bit bigger. And then maybe this time I'll just color it in the beginning. And the circle 0.75, and then I'm gonna make it blue. So you can see the S is not connected, so we're gonna ungroup and put it just a little bit closer. So the vinyl doesn't have to connect. I just prefer to, just so that the offset will for sure connect everything together. You definitely don't want it to be too far apart, but that looks good. I'm just gonna go ahead and weld that together. And you do need to weld because as it is, all the letters are individual. So even though they look close together, they're gonna have like little cuts in between each letter. So I just did the 1.25 or the 0.125 offset and made it silver. And then I just have a couple more names. I'm just going to do the exact same thing. So I can't find a great place for the K to connect, so I'm just going to put it, I think, close by, and that should be good enough. So for this one, I think the offset might need to be a little bit bigger, just so that it's not hanging off by a thread on the top part of the K. So I'm just gonna delete that one and redo it. Just slightly bigger, and you can see here it's connected. Okay, so now that I'm done, I'm just gonna resize them all to 2.5. It is gonna be a larger gift tag, but that's all it is, right? Their name. And I want it a little bit like fatter in the back so that I can write love from whoever or a little message. Actually, I just remembered I needed to do 2 Nicole gift tags for this weekend. So I'm just gonna duplicate it. Okay, so both mats look good. There's no need to mirror because we're using adhesive vinyl and poster board. Okay, so for the base material, I'm gonna select foil poster board and then cut it out. And for the vinyl, I'm gonna use premium outdoor vinyl, only because I think it's the thickest and this vinyl has a really thick backing. So I'm just going to cut them out and come back. So here's my foil metallic poster board, and I'm actually using a sheet I used before, so I only can do 4 of the names, but it's okay. So now I'm gonna burnish it, make sure it's really good on the mat because it is a thick kind of material. And then I'm gonna insert it into the machine and start cutting. Okay, when it's done cutting, but before I remove the mat from the machine, I always take out a little piece just to make sure the cuts went through. Because if it didn't, you can always run it through again and it'll cut exactly on the same lines. If you take it out and you try to do it again, it may not, and it probably won't. So it looked good. So now I'm gonna gently and very carefully remove the mat from the paper. It is kind of hard because this is a new mat, so it's pretty sticky, but it's okay. And the foil poster board, you really don't want to wrinkle it because, you know, like foil, if you wrinkle it, the creases are permanent. Okay, so I really took my time to take off this paper, but it came out really nice. And all the letters are really nice and shiny. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cut my vinyl. So this is a Teckwrap rainbow holographic vinyl, and it's so cute. And it does have a right way and a wrong way because you want the hearts facing the correct way. And I always put my vinyl on upside down. That's why it's facing the machine. But yes, you want the hearts to be facing the same way as the words. So you do have to think about that when you're on the computer. So I'm just going to burnish this down really good. It is very thick, so it's important that it sticks. And if you have an older mat, sometimes using painter's tape or masking tape to hold down the big piece helps. So just like with the poster board, once it's done, I always try to take out a little test piece. And it was a little hard to come out because this is like a foil vinyl, and you know, they're like kind of stiff and will fly all over when you weed it. But yeah, it cut all the way through. There you go. So I'm just gonna take it out and we'll go back to the table to assemble. Okay, so I have all my vinyl and my foil poster board cut out, and I just wanted to show you what it looked like. I got the silver one from this pack. It's just from Cricut Fairy Tale Sampler foil poster board, and had all these colors. And then this is the Teckwrap rainbow heart vinyl. So pretty. But like I was saying, it is very thick. Like, it's unlike any other like adhesive vinyl that I have. It's just really like almost like cardstock behind it. And it is a foil, so when I was weeding it, it was like not tricky, but you know, it's just like stiff, I guess. But they weeded totally fine. And this is the sample I was doing earlier. So I made Easter gift tags, but because the font and the details are so small, you can't really tell that they're hearts, but it still looks cute anyways. And yeah, and this design was just on Cricut Design Space, like just a regular, I think I typed in Easter tags and this is what came up. Okay, so now I'm gonna just put these on. So I will do the Nicole first. So this is just regular Cricut transfer tape. It's not my absolute favorite. It is kind of not sticky. So one piece will probably only do like 4 of these tags. And the last one will be kind of hard to get it to stick on, but Or at least that's how it was with the Easter tags. So I'm gonna put the transfer tape on top. And then I'm gonna burnish it again on the back side and then peel up the backing. So it comes off so easily because it's in pretty much one piece. And then we're gonna do the parchment trick. So you get a clean piece of parchment paper and then you can stick most of the vinyl on top, and then you can kind of play with the placement before committing to it. So I can kind of see where it is, or through the parchment. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but because you want to get it right in the middle of that outline. So that looks good. I'm going to hold it down, place it on this side, and then just peel the parchment paper away and lay it down. Yeah, there you go. That looks so good, right? And it was easy to get it right in the middle. See? And then I just get my hole punch. I'm just gonna punch a hole through the center. And then I wanted it thick enough so that I could write in the back, like just love, and then my name or a tiny message. But this is what I was gonna do. So I have two pieces of a gift for her, so that's why I needed to make two. But it's just a bottle of wine, and then I'm just gonna get some ribbon and then put it on the ribbon. So when you do that, you go from the back and then through. That way the label is on the outside. And then you can tie your knot. And then you can adjust to see if you want it to hang down a little or if you want it to stay kind of up there. And I kind of want it on the other side. So I'm just gonna adjust. I don't know, I'm randomly picky about that kind of stuff. And then I learned when you tie a bow, sometimes you need to stick the tail end through the bow part to get it to lay nicely. And then I usually tie my bows upside down too, if I can. Okay, so anyway, it looks like that. Cute. I also made the bag. I don't know if that's crafty overkill, but I needed a tag for that. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other 3 tags, and I'll fast forward. Okay, so here are all my tags. And I love how the rainbow heart, the holographic vinyl, really kind of does all the work for you to make it really cute. And it's very unisex. So yeah, I could make like my month of gift tags all at once. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and I hope you try this super cute vinyl. I've been waiting to make something with this. And yeah, if you don't have these like slap bracelets, these are so great. I have all like the little pieces in there too, and it kind of holds it together. But yeah, I'll link that down below. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.